I wasn't supposed to be shit, a vagabond ever since I was a kid. One of the back of the class not giving a shit, and he don't listen for shit. Too busy envisioning, wish it was him. There's no way that you're getting to him. Blood, sweat, tears to the tip of his pen. Stuck in his fears, is it the end? Blood in the tears, losses of friends, off of his peers, not in the trends. But to get here from hell I've been sent. I mastered the craft and I'll do it again. Heart and soul behind every line, human target behind enemy lines. I'll do this shit to the day that I die. One day close every day that I fight. A gladiator, fight a pound for pound. Schwarzenegger, go round for round. Defibrillator, I make a heartbeat pound. I'll bring it back, then I take your crown. I bleed for the shit, stay awake every single night. Tailway, motherfucking king of this bitch. Never want to beg or plea like a bitch. Stand up like a man and lead to the shit. On the brink of destruction, mind of dysfunction. All my life, I'm a disruption. Never win life, one out to nothing. Be shit, low life with no instruction. Little did they know that my mind's rushing. All those times suicide eruption. Now I'm ready to fight my mind. Corrupting motherfuckers, time to face the repercussions.
And I don't know if I can take this another day. Dead and wasted life turns yet another page. Even if I could escape my fate, I don't know what's left of me deep inside now. All this pressure built within my life, please release me into the sky.
We never fall, we prevail, standing tall against our hell, defy the odds, break out this shell no matter what this road entails. We fail until we make it on top, derailed, impaled, and still we don't stop. Even if you tried to kill me, I'll be back from the dead like I'm Tupac. Pen in the pad is all that I need, trials and errors all to the ink. Losing my sanity, losing my sleep, even my demons are laughing at me. Who do I call? I'm reaching the brink. Who do I call? I'm reaching the brink. Every fucking minute staggering to me. The current calls my tolerance speech. Well, I'm supposed to be the one, the leader. Ain't no person fucking with our team. Everything that we done, we either murdered or had you at the edge of your seat. So take a seat. We're on a pedigree that Ripley's couldn't even believe. Every second you second guess me, I disappear to take the lead. The whole industry finna be trembling. Bad intentions is bringing the reckoning. Your attention is finna be questioning why the industry seem to be letting these whack rappers control so successfully. It really doesn't make any sense to me. That's why we sever these beats, while you motherfuckers will always remember me.
Yeah. B10.
Indeed. Sonage.
Good afternoon.
KWJUDAS. Free Radio Provo. How you guys doing tonight?
We're doing good. How are you guys doing?
Great.
Not too bad. We're really glad that you guys were able to make it clear down from Layton and, you know, had the patience to seek us out in this very obscure location.
Yeah, it was a journey, but it was definitely worth it.
It was. I was afraid that you guys were going to take off.
No,
We came all the way out here. We
ain't going
back.
nowhere.
Yeah. You got to admit, it's not easy to find the ice caves of Iowa.
That's true. The ice caves of Iowa are kind of where Derpinchly sent us for this summer vacation. Actually, 2 all expenses paid tickets for the Wizard and I, and a really big bag of peanut shells for the band.
Man, I thought I saw a fucking Sasquatch outside.
I know, it's kind of weird. There's a lot of those things around the ice caves, especially in Iowa. So where are you guys from?
Well, I'm originally from here, Sandy.
What's your
introduce
name?
yourself. Yeah, what's your name?
Oh, I'm Nate. My bad. I'm Nathan.
And you're from
Sandy, but I live in West Valley now.
All right, and
I'm Jeremy. I was living in Phoenix. I moved here about 4 years ago. Been living ever since.
Cool.
Utah, gotta love it.
Where at in Utah?
I've been jumping around. I was in Spanish Fork to Layton to Farmington.
Farmington's a grand old place, isn't it?
Yeah, it's lovely. The people there. Are
You got
just great.
Lagoon and
Yeah, it's overrated.
Farms. And
I
Farms.
love the Lagoon Zoo.
the zoo. Yeah.
Gotta love that train.
Wait, the zoo in Lagoon or the zoo like the zoo?
Like the Lagoon Zoo.
Oh yeah, that's
well,
like one of the most
I see
horrible
you sitting
things
on that little
ever.
train too, just
You see a
riding around.
tiger that's in a room smaller than this one?
There's kids in the back crying.
Yeah, and they should be. They really should be. I think that's actually why they created that ride.
It's to upset
Is
the children.
not only to punish children but to educate them.
Yeah.
As to, you know, just like the sick and twisted things that we do for human amusement.
For real.
Like, look, little girl. Yeah, see that animal? It's an endangered species.
So we keep it locked
It
up.
shouldn't be
So we
here.
keep it locked up.
It's in a room smaller than the ice caves of Iowa.
And it is smaller.
Yeah, much, much smaller. And
That
look
was-
how happy it is. Look at the tiger.
I think it's
Anyways,
still
Lagoon's a
alive.
great place. I haven't been there in a while.
Fun place to be. You haven't read The Cannibal yet?
The which one?
The Cannibal?
Oh,
Man, you
no,
gotta
I
go.
heard about it. It's supposed to be pretty cool.
Yeah.
It's pretty cool.
Yeah, I haven't been there in quite some time. Like, the
good
last I was
stuff.
there, the newest ride was, I think, the Cliffhanger, and that ride sucked.
Yeah, it's not that great.
Yeah.
You're just sitting there watching your pocket change fall out of your pockets, and you're being hung upside down, and just like watching your shit fall out of your pockets, like as they spray you in the face, and you have no defenses. You can't do anything about it. You're just like, pfft. It's seriously like a bully of amusement park rides.
That's for
Real
sure.
Takes
I hope
your
that
lunch
ride's
money and
been
everything.
taken down and replaced with something much better. Where, I don't know, maybe only the bullies get their shit taken out of their pocket and sprayed in the face with water.
No, I've literally only been on that ride like once ever since I've been there.
Yeah,
It seems
the
like
Wild
it's always
Mouse was
broken.
another one that hurts.
Wild Mouse is terrible. That's a
Yeah,
terrible
that
ride.
one.
I mean, yeah, it's kind of cool because you seriously think you're gonna die,
It's like, sure, you want to break your neck? Go ahead.
but or, yeah, you wind out with a half broken neck and bruised femurs on the sides. But anyways, yeah. So you guys are from Farmington.
Arizona.
Layton.
Oh wait, sorry. And then sorry, did you do your introduction?
I'm a Layton boy. And
Layton
my name
boy.
is Sonage. But yeah, I'm from the Layton area. Lived up there my whole life. And you gotta love our very kind missionaries visiting the houses every Sunday, asking me to go to church.
That happens in Layton. Really? I
Happens
thought
everywhere.
Layton was like a gangster kind of town, you know. Like
That's a laugh.
the missionaries don't tread.
Slums of Layton, Utah.
Yeah.
Slums of
No, I'm just kidding. I mean, like you've seen how it is in Springfield. Dude. It's rough.
Yeah, I bet.
That's
There's a lot,
yeah.
a lot of hicks.
It's pretty thugging.
Thugging.
But
So Sonage is only your stage name or your, I guess.
my
nickname
mom
or
put that on my
persona?
birth certificate.
Sorry, what was that?
My mother put that on my birth certificate.
Really?
Yeah, she's like, I want my son to age, and she just put son and age together, and there you go.
Huh. So that's actually your birth name.
Yep.
That's crazy.
My mom and dad didn't really think that one through, but
Well, I think it's pretty cool. But do you guys have any actually rapper aliases or anything like that?
That's a funny story about that one. I haven't really found a rapper name for myself, so I've just been going by Jeremy Reyna. My government last name is Sandoval, so
Okay.
whatever works for the moment.
Right. Well, it works.
I haven't, because I've never really just wanted to come up with one, out of nowhere and just be like, yeah, that's something I'm going to use for my whole life. So it's taken a while.
Yeah, it does take a minute. You got to come up with something. Usually, like, one of those nicknames gets given to you,
That's what I feel. I don't really want to come up with it yet.
Like, the Wizard is the Wizard because, well, he's the Wizard. And I'm Judas because, well, I stabbed Jesus in the behind.
Behold.
Thus saith the Wizard.
amen.
And then we have, do you have any rapper alias or nickname or anything like that?
No, really, I'm the same as him, really. I'm
Nasty
just been going with
Nate.
Nasty Nate, maybe.
Nasty
Yeah,
Nate.
Master Nate. That, you can't go by Nate Dogg, obviously.
No.
Definitely not
no, it's
Nate Dogg. Nate D.
Shout out.
Nate D could be.
Word. So, you have another tune for us there, do you?
Yeah, we do.
Who's next up on the mic?
That
We
would be
got
me.
Mr. JR.
Oh,
Jeremy
word.
And this is the revival.
The revival. on KWJUDAS, Free Radio Provo.
Yeah. Stand up. Come on. I feel like for so long I was doubted upon, like I was opponent, something bigger than all of us. It's this music that kept me spitting sick writtens, never dissing, cause that ain't the mission. Position is key, your decision should have been me. I clash with the kings of my city, so what makes you think I'll show any pity to you? You must not have any idea what I can do you. Constantly formulating a sinister plot to fly to the top and take over hip-hop. So once again it's on to the break of dawn. My mind is always running, that's how I knew I could run this. So quit fronting like you something you ain't, and you can't dictate the way I lay these verses. It's like a curse that constantly keeps me alert, quick to disperse. A hearse is what you'll be resting in if you get to testing. The message is simple, don't disrespect or attack to the back of the head is what you will get. It's like verbal percussion every time I do it. So who is the truest to do this? This is the movement, so bang out with your chest out now as I stand proud of who I became today. I configurated my way into the music. All I ask is you lose it, get stupid to my rambunctious flow.
Broken and tearing apart,
Crafting and formulating
authenticity from the start.
You've all been patiently waiting.
Resurrection of the
The
north.
talent is currently vacant.
Taking what is mine to grab this vision will not be mistaken.
Broken and tearing apart,
Crafting and formulating.
authenticity from the start.
You've all been patiently waiting.
Resurrection of an
The
art.
talent is currently vacant.
Taking what is mine to grab this vision will not be mistaken. Are you really ready for what's to come? I've had my eyes set for success for what seems like forever now. Determined to get what's coming, I'm numbing the weak-minded, redefining who they idolize. Cause most of these guys are filled with lust, and most of the time they can't keep up with this. Too quick to get to the riches, not focus on what's really important. The game's all distorted in you fuckers don't get it. It's truly offensive when you claim you the best at but most of your life. You ain't recited rhymes from other guys you really thought you could fit in till I got up in it and finished it. I could give two fucks about who you are. I came to brawl with my vocal cords. I'll leave you scorched from the fire I spit since I was a kid. So what better time than now to raise up off my ass, get up out this house so I can go kill a couple crowds. Rock it versatile, fuck the liability of just doing me on the fucking beat. I'll be damned, ho.
Broken and tearing apart.
Crafting and formulating
Authenticity from the start.
You've all been patiently waiting.
Resurrection of the north.
The talent is currently vacant.
Taking what is mine to grab this vision will not be mistaken.
Broken and tearing apart.
Crafting and formulating.
Authenticity from the start.
You've all been patiently waiting.
Resurrection of an
The
art.
talent is currently vacant.
Taking what is mine to grab this vision will not be mistaken.
Sick of the supper with spit, sick of it the younger gen. Slick wit and many gifted when we devour them with the pen. Caustic and daring on the mic, Sonage and Jeremy kinda like Ronnie and Reggie. I'm fully ready, the craze will never die. Bringing hip hop from the dead, beating is a poltergeist. Lyrics go over your head, give them some lessons for life. Think folk with foes out your head, cause I'll come and destroy your mic. You're only pulling my leg if you think you're finna drag me, I'm
It
by.
would be a fucking pleasure to dismember your endeavors whenever too quick and too clever. You looking more like punk pulling a lever. It's whatever, you be the henchman swinging from my fucking ball sack. It's a known fact I stay proactive, erratic, causing static with every bar I flip to crack and crumble these fucking critics. No limit, like critic, I'll start and end it. I can see right through your demise. Better have your guard up, come harder, flow smarter like there'll be no tomorrow, bitch.
So we're bad intentions. We have bad intentions.
Bad Intentions.
Bad intentions.
That's the name of the trio.
No, there's actually 5 of us, but 2 couldn't make it, unfortunately.
So that's the name of the quintet.
The group, yeah.
Bad Intentions.
It's kind of like a
Quintet.
team.
Yeah, team.
A mob.
Yeah.
A clique.
More not of a group. We keep it, like, we work independently, but we work together, and Bad Intentions is what we represent.
Word. That's cool. So I remember you guys talking about an album that you're going to be leaving with us. Is that an album from the whole collaborative?
Yeah,
that
so
is
it's
known as
a
Bad Intentions.
yeah. So it has a little bit of everybody on it.
Cool.
Yeah, we're leaving that with you so you guys could play it and listen and all that fun stuff.
See how you feel about it. It's not got all of our songs on it. We got probably about, I would say, about 10 more songs we're working on right now until we actually finish the legit album. But pretty close.
So it's something that you could, brush your teeth to in the morning, bake some cookies, smoke a bowl.
A little sample.
Right. Yeah, I like teeth brushing music.
Right?
Actually,
Who doesn't, though?
I was actually thinking just earlier this morning,
Whoa, you were thinking in the morning?
Well, you kind of know how erratic things can go.
I just usually see you thrashing about and yelling in the morning.
That requires a lot of thought, okay?
Anyways, there's a lot of thought going on in
despite all the, I guess the preliminary thrashings and throwing shit about and breaking through the door rather than opening it, which didn't happen this morning, by the way.
Yay.
Gold star. That's how I wake up every morning.
Yeah, I think I deserve props for that. Anyways, so I was just thinking, I needed more, I guess, background music to my toothbrushing. And so, I'm really glad that you guys are going to be leaving with...
shout out to Colgate.
CD.
Colgate.
Arm & Hammer. All those
what?
toothpaste.
Arm & Hammer makes toothpaste now?
Yeah.
They actually always
the
have.
baking soda and
That was like the first form of toothpaste, pretty much.
Damn!
We don't even use toothpaste. We just use baking soda.
Right?
Man.
Just get a little water on it.
Yeah. Wow.
Things you learn every day, man.
For real, right? That makes me even more glad that you guys stuck around. Because, were you guys lost for 20 minutes before finally...
We were standing outside. Some people probably thought we were pretty suspicious, just standing out front of their houses.
We're looking in their windows.
Trying to see what number your house it was.
Yeah, I feel like the hugest jackass. I do. Really sorry about that. I never even got to ask.
He sends me a text. Wizard here sends me a text saying, so the band is there, and we're on our way.
Yeah, we're almost there. The band should be outside. I just got off the phone with you guys.
I realize I have this text almost 20 minutes later, and I'm like, my front window and send him a text dude, there's no band here. I don't see him. I'm what are you talking about? They're not here.
When I kind of gave you guys a call, and like I said, I'm sorry I gave you the wrong address. But what I forgot to ask you is if you actually did knock on anyone's door.
No, we actually were going to. Right when we were about to, but yeah, we decided not to.
Couldn't even find the number.
Yeah, we were looking for the number more than the
Yeah,
door.
I'm glad you didn't. Because I don't know. Them Springville folks, you ever know how them folks are going to behave?
React to us, yeah.
I don't know. They're not
borrow your
damn
microwave?
trustworthy, but
Sugar. Do you guys have any sugar I could borrow?
Some sugar.
Sugar. Well, I have to go ask the missus. But, anyways, let's hear another tune, shall we?
Let's do it. Yeah.
Proper.
What's the name of this next ditty?
This one is called Children of the Grave. It is kind of inspired off of Black Sabbath's Children of the Grave.
Children of the Grave. So I noticed you're also sporting the Guns N' Roses T-shirt, and
Indeed, I am.
The references to Black Sabbath. So,
I
that's
do
cool.
like to keep it a little bit of rock and roll.
Word. Word.
That's the way to do it.
So, Children of the Grave.
Yep.
KWJUDAS, Free Radio Provo.
Local U.S. police departments are militarizing. Last month, a SWAT team blew a hole in this baby's chest.
This flash-stun grenade was tossed into a room of 4 small children.
Wilson wasn't
Cops suited up like Afghanistan won't hesitate to put your ass in a motherfucking trash can. Hands up, cause you're a bad man. Blow out your brains in front of the motherfucking dash cam. You could call it gang assassination. Fist bumps and laughs when they get back to the station. Get a week off work and a paid vacation. Double dipping salaries and you wonder why we have inflation. Yo, cause this shit's a joke. Just got pulled over for a broken taillight. Now I'm distributing coke. Thrown to the ground, now my fucking nose is broke. Gun to my head in a motherfucking chokehold. Yo, cause they raising an army, try to take away my guns and they try to disarm me, but I ain't about to go down like that. Fuck with me, you'll see your motherfucking line go flat, because we're the motherfucking monster you made. Every murder that was not caught on tape, or the result of one too many mistakes. Every innocent person that has been slayed. We're the motherfucking monster you made. Every murder that was not caught on tape, or the result of one too many mistakes. We are the children of the grave. I'm the mother, the father, the brother and daughter who patiently waits for the day that justice comes their way. I'm the fire inside each one of their eyes, a semi-auto pointed at you and your wife. I'm the moment before they go and take your life. I'm the pain and the agony behind silent cries. I'm every reaction caused by your overreactions. Imagine driving in traffic and then those lights start flashing. You panic, heart starts sinking like the fucking Titanic. Gonna be a statistic when he calls dispatch in, but I don't give a damn about a plastic badge. Take the uniform off and fight man to man. Guarantee I'm not leaving in a plastic bag. Go from grabbing snacks out your fucking grocery bag to laying in a casket. Imagine that. Breaking my home, I'll be fucking blasting back, because we're the motherfucking monster you made. Every murder that was not caught on tape, we're the result of one too many mistakes. Every innocent person that has been slayed, we're the motherfucking monster you made. Every murder that was not caught on tape, we're the result of one too many mistakes. We are the children of the grave. It's only a matter of time before you cross that line, and it's your fucking funeral bells that chime. Look, don't get me twisted, two wrongs don't make a right, but an administrative leave doesn't bring back a life. An administrative leave doesn't bring back your wife. So keep in mind before you go and grab that 9, double check that warrant and that address line, because if you get the wrong house, your ass is mine. We're the motherfucking monster you made. Every murder that was not caught on tape, we're the result of one too many mistakes. Every innocent person that has been slayed, we're the motherfucking monster you made. Every murder that was not caught on tape, we're the result of one too many mistakes. We are the children of the grave.
And there is very grave danger that an announced need for increased security will be seized upon by those anxious to expand its meaning to the very limits of official censorship and concealment. And no official of my administration, whether his rank is high or low, to cover up our mistakes, or to withhold from the press and the public the facts they deserve to know.
I'm just kidding, police. You know I love you.
You know I love you.
That song was deep from the heart, man.
Yeah.
What was that song about?
That song was about, it was inspired off of police brutality that I noticed. There was a video that I had seen on Facebook. It was these people, they were getting their house raided basically because they were too loud. And
Really? They were playing music too loud?
They were
or
just playing music too loud, and they were just being too loud in general.
Where was this at?
I want to say it was in Cincinnati, but I don't quote me on that.
Okay.
But
so anyway.
in the video, so the police officer's called, and he goes to the house, and he's telling them that they need to keep it down. They said, okay. But in the middle of the video, there was a discrepancy between the cop and the person in the house. And in the video, the police goes into the house and he starts calling in for backup and telling them that they all need to get down on the ground. And
Really?
they had like probably about 20 cops on the video, and I just
They were
thought
already there
they had all arrived to the place
just for a noise
for a
complaint?
noise ordinance.
Damn. So what happened?
So they got it on camera, and I actually used a clip of the video in there, but in the beginning of that last song, you'll hear like a cop is yelling, "Shut your expletive mouth," and he was saying that to one of the people in the house, and I think, if I remember right, he grabs the phone and he throws it like on the ground, and he grabs that person and he pins him to the ground. And I don't know, that song or that video just kind of like incited a little bit of fire in there. And so I believe that that police should be held to a higher standard, and I don't believe that all police are bad, but I do believe
Right.
that
There are some for sure.
yeah.
Yeah, and it's kind of a shame that, I mean, there is almost no way to distinguish, you know, the line.
Mm-hmm.
Anytime that you have a run-in with the police officers, unless you're just kind of like one of those old, you know, drunk bastards on the street that knows every cop in the force by name, and they're just like, they know him by name too because they've all messed with him the same. But anyways, unless you're like that guy, you never really know what you're going to get anytime that you have any sort of a run-in with a police officer. You know, and they obviously have the same problem,
Yeah.
you know.
You never know.
But, you know, they never know what they're going to be getting themselves into every house they roll up to and every car they pull over.
Yeah.
True that.
However, just the basic assumption that shit's going to go down, you know,
Yeah.
there are so many better ways to deal with those sort of situations, obviously.
Well, it's just like the ones where they run and then they just shoot them for no reason. Like, really?
Tell them to grab their wallet and then shoot at them for reaching for something.
Yeah, just for getting their wallet. That was a video. It might be the same video, probably the same video. A lot of people saw that video, and that's not even the most disturbing one I've seen. One of the worst ones I've seen happen in Salt Lake, actually.
Really?
Is a guy just walking out of a 7-Eleven, and he had earphones, just earbuds, and was just listening to music on his way out of a 7-Eleven. And you just see the cop, pretty much from his point of view, yell at the guy, yells at him to stop. For whatever reason, I don't know what preceded this event or events led up to this. Anyways, he clearly can't hear him yelling at him. And, I mean, you're walking around in Salt Lake and you just hear somebody yelling, especially if you're just listening to music. You're not really going to assume it's you.
Yeah, you generally don't look back either. I mean, it's Salt Lake.
I mean, you're just surrounded by noise anyway.
Yeah.
And so, without hesitation, after he yelled at him maybe 2-3 times, just capped him right in the back of the head. And the exit wound, after he turned the guy around, was, pretty ferocious, to say the least.
Yeah.
And then you see the cop, take the earbuds out of his ears, and he realizes, oh, this guy couldn't hear me this whole time.
He's like, oops.
Oh, I'm a jackass. And that's when, after he's kind of like trying to talk to this guy for a while, he's already handcuffed him and everything, too. That's the most messed up part about it.
Yeah, that's too much.
Dude is like obviously not alive, and he's still putting handcuffs on him, then turns him over, and you see the exit wound in his forehead, and you're like, wow, this guy's still. And then that's when the cops finally like, stick with me, buddy. Come on, stick with me.
He's like, oops.
Stay with me, like, we can make it through this. And it starts calling for backup. And you're just like, oh, my God. It's these sort of things that almost make you wish there really was a hell.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
I agree.
Yeah.
I don't know. I have a hard time believing it because it doesn't really seem logical. It just kind of seems like one of those things people use to make themselves feel better about all the evil, fucked up shit that humankind do to each other.
Life, yeah.
They tell themselves to reassert themselves that person's going to hell.
Gotta believe
There's
in
nothing
something.
I can do about it. There's nothing I can do to punish them as much as I'd really like to just kick the holy shit out of them or crucify them or whatever. Burn them at the stake because they, in your opinion, deserve it. Well, God's going to judge you later on and you'll wind up in hell.
He will smite you.
So anyways, I guess we do get gratification from that thought.
Yeah.
But still, hopefully that's what happens to those sort of bastards.
Definitely.
If there is a hell, we'll see them there.
I heard the weather down there is pretty nice.
Man, I believe there's
Oh, yeah. I mean, if you think it's like nice and warm in California or Hawaii, yeah. Just try going to hell.
Just go. Take that road trip.
Take a vacation.
On the highway.
Kill yourself. One hell of a pickup line, you say? I'll have to remember that next time I'm at a bar. So let's have another song, shall we?
Yes, we shall.
We kind of just got off on a bit of a tangent, a bit of a morbid tangent. Do
This
you guys have
one might make you get on a bigger one.
some morbid shit? Come on.
Some morbid shit.
Morbid.
You don't have to. I don't mean to put you on the spot.
We'll come back to it.
We'll get back to that. Yeah, what's the name of this next one?
Next
Next one is
Rarely Free. This one's by me, Nate.
So, what's the name of it?
Rarely Free.
Rarely Free.
This one is about our system and how we are.
All right, let's hear it. KWJUDAS, Free Radio Provo. Thank you all for listening.
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation.
Oh man, who am I kidding, man? One nation. Shit, we're not even a united nation. We're not even a free nation. I'm gonna tell you guys some shit right now, and I will let you all decide whether or not we're a free nation.
Just listen up.
Our generation be decimating, the devastation in the declaration. It's the law that will be our country's fatal flaw. Our government says they have a paw with sharp, majestic claws. So all we do is alter their cause because we're afraid to take a stand against those with corruption in their hand. Police, judges, president, even congressmen. We have to work together to destroy these abominations like government invasions, meaning taxes, privacy, shit, even assassinations. Was Kennedy planned or was it simply Lee's infatuation? Was 9/11 us or was it Saddam bin Laden taunting and acting all fucking dangerous? Did we start every war just to decline our population even more? Or maybe to make the rich richer or the poor more poor? I guess we'll never know, cause conspiracy is a fucking locked door. So time to grab the key and go straight to the core. This I implore. Open up my eyes and see us cross those lines. Open up my ears, yet all I hear are lies. Open up my nose and all I smell are foes. Open up my mouth, but all I taste are hoes. Stick up my arms to fill the air. I'm bare and I don't care who sees, cause freedom is so fucking rare. I can glare, but if you judge I will snare, cause it is just so unfair. They say this is a free country, but little do we know we're just rats in the cage, twiddled and played with all day, making us pay for what we wanna do and say. Did you hear what happened back in that Jefferson Memorial Place? Well, let me narrate it for you in a very simple way. What do you mean we can't dance? What do you mean this is my last chance? Put my hands behind my back. I've done nothing wrong to deserve this body smack. I am talking about Adam Cole Cash. Returned war veteran, treated like fucking trash, arrested for disturbing peace. Shit, you bitches don't even wanna see me off my fucking leash, cause I've just had a feast of shrooms and weed. Now my strength has increased, and now I'm stronger than a siege. It's time to be released from this captivity and be set free to enter right into peace. That's all I truly want. See, cause if we don't, then we will all bleed in World War III. Open up my eyes to see us cross those lines. Open up my ears, yet all I hear are lies. Open up my nose and all I smell are foes. Open up my mouth, but all I taste are hoes. Stick up my arms to feel the air I bear, and I don't care who sees, cause freedom is so fucking rare. You can glare, but if you judge I will snare, cause it is just so unfair. You could eliminate our guns, you could disintegrate our fun, but we as people would infiltrate the power of the fucking sun and bring it down on you for all the shit you've made us do. And if you ain't got a clue, then let me refresh your memory blue. Take you back to World War II, where 18-year-olds were drafted through a political view and sent overseas to fight a big-ass German crew. So we can fight, but we can't drink. We can die or maybe survive just to come home and be treated like a fucking king. Can't even think because it's true. Holy fuck, I'm turning blue. I'm enraged now, how about you? Citizens of America, will you be my fucking crew? Don't mean to be rude to my superiors, but I feel this song is proof of their interior. Now they're inferior, drop the level at a cost. So now they acting like jackasses like Johnny Knox. And that's exactly why we can't go up to the boss, because I know our freedom is truly lost. Open up my eyes and see us cross those lines. Open up my ears, yet all I hear are lies. Open up my nose and all I smell are foes. Open up my mouth, but all I taste are hoes. Stick up my arms to feel the air I'm bear, and I don't care who sees, cause freedom is so fucking rare. You can glare, but if you judge I will snare, cause it is just so unfair.
Yeah, Nady D. B10.
B10.
Skeet queef. Thank you all for joining us here on KWJUDAS.
And we're back.
Thank you for having us.
Free Radio Provo. It's been a minute since we've done a show.
Sorry, it's so cold in here, guys.
Cold.
Oh,
I think
it
it's
feels
nice.
perfect.
It's the ice caves of Iowa.
The ice caves of Iowa.
I think the ice caves of Iowa are the warmest ice caves in Iowa.
Yeah, I couldn't tell if I was sweating or if that was icicle dripping on my neck.
Yeah.
It's pretty cool, huh?
At least they gave us these non-slip mats to put on the floor.
Right? I was losing my grip for a minute there, but
Oh, clever. Clever. I like that. Wait, you did that on purpose, right? Never mind. Maybe I don't know. But that was over my head. So, who does you guys' beats?
We get our beats from a producer named Cinema Beats, and also we're going through Syndrome recently too.
yeah.
So shouts out to them.
And who is
They kill
that?
it.
They
There's
make a bunch of
producers.
beats and they put them out for you, for anybody to go and purchase them. We have leasing contracts with them, but
That's cool.
Just go on SoundCloud, find them immediately.
yeah, or their websites. Either one.
So, does that cost you any money?
Each one costs money, yeah, for the lease.
Are they all separately priced, or is it just kind of?
They're all about the
is it
same
about the
price.
same
They have
standard?
different
They
leases.
range between like what, 25 to 40.
Yeah, for a regular.
Yeah, how much does that cost?
lease, for regular lease, is about $20 to $40.
per song?
Per song, yeah.
Yeah.
So we buy each song separately.
So they definitely
But-
make their money for doing what
That's
they
for
do.
sure. That's for
But
sure.
the thing is when you do that, you could only, if you want it to be only your beat, you have to buy an exclusive, and that could range up to the $150 to like $200 range
Per song.
per song.
Per song, yeah. We haven't done that because, I mean,
But
We
you're kind of
figure-
going to want to, right?
at some point, yeah. I mean, we're working more on a fan base first before we go and,
Right.
spend $100 per song.
Yeah, that's kind of steep.
Yeah, that's a lot of money.
So you're saying that if you don't do that, they
We don't
could
have full rights.
potentially use that song for another artist.
Yeah.
They can use the beat, not the lyrics.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, it's still like their beat to, I guess, let another artist use.
Yeah,
Pretty much,
yeah.
exactly.
Unless
We
you
have no rights
pay
to it.
like for full rights to each and every one of them.
Then it's
Yeah.
just yours and only yours.
Yeah. So I guess they kind of hang that over your head to make you want to pay all that extra
They're
money.
like, what if someone else had a better song with this beat? Now what are you going to do?
So we're looking for our own producer, so we don't have to spend that much money.
If you are listening and you are a producer, Bad Intentions is looking for you.
Well, we might actually have somebody in the audience who might know someone that does that kind of stuff.
Oh, really?
Yeah, you might want to talk after the show.
Yeah. Most
Definitely, yeah.
But yeah, I mean, I've met a few people, but they moved out of state.
Yeah.
So screw those guys.
Go Utah.
Go Utah.
Yeah.
Utes won.
By one. Go Utah.
By 1 point.
Yeah. Wait, what?
Utah beat BYU tonight by 1 point.
Oh, foosball. Foosball.
Yeah, foosball.
Well, you know foosball's the devil.
I know Mama don't like it.
Anyway. I'm glad you got that. That was a stupid reference. I'm sorry.
Man, anybody should get that.
It definitely wasn't my worst. I definitely will make some references to some pretty retarded shit sometimes. But yeah, we've got about a little less than 20 minutes left. So let's have another song.
Yeah, for sure. Next one is Walk the Line.
Yeah.
How many
This one's
more-
going to change the pace a little bit.
How many more songs do you got on the left on the list?
We've got
This
Three
one,
in
one more,
total.
Another one.
we got 3 more songs,
All right.
including this one.
Cool. I think we can manage it.
Here we go.
So what's the name of this one?
This one is called Walk the Line.
Walk the Line.
KWJUDAS.
This is if you get sick of the same old song and dance.
Keep on walking down the line. Keep on walking down the line. Keep on walking down that street. Keep on walking down the line. Walking down this lonely road again, lost within his head, talking to his friends, but his only hope is the pen, and his friends is only in his head. Bottle down his throat again, one at dawn and one before he goes to bed. Miracle savage, making miracles vanish. Cynical man at his pinnacle crashing. This is his vision, his passion, his mission to cash in and make it to the top. The visions from his past, passing, when will they stop? Got an ear for the shit, call it cream of the crop. Hoping one day I could go and leave this fucking job. Swear to God, next time I cash a check, this bank is getting robbed, and I don't give a fuck if I'm still on the clock. Recite a mindfulness, pipe of rhymes, go cycle, pretend I'm the life below the stuck. In this endless cycle, walk a mile in my shoes and feel my fucking trials. I'm the rapper who's down. This microphone is my sniper rifle. Keep on walking down the line. Yeah. Keep on walking down the line. Keep on walking down that street. Just not to kill it. Keep on walking down the line.
Desperation, dedication, you can call it what you want. This is my song, my moment. Every second I spend second guessing, slowly crafted into this ingenious flow. I hold my own, just listen to the notes I compose. I rose up from nothing, so if it means the echo of my last breath for this rap shit, then God bless. I'll be damned if I make it off the sweat of another man. I'm better than that. This is where I draw the line and redefine the righteous mind, hoping to never get set aside. So sick and tired of never getting the recognition I feel we deserve. Treated like blurred lines, my nerves fried. How could we be so blind to the fact of the matter? The rappers are more actuated with glamour, need to be more practical. It's not something just great. I'm ready to retake aim and slave away for the music. Just sit back as I can prove
Keep on walking down the line. Yeah. Keep on walking down the line. Keep on walking down that street. Keep on walking down the line. I spill my heart and soul. I'm phenomenal, unstoppable, invincible. These other artists is so predictable.
Tried to hard to fiddle with this on the mind. You must have fucking lost your mind. Didn't you hear the first time?
Time in the middle of hard times, that's when you get the feeling, and then your motherfucking sparks fly.
Knowing nothing can ever spark the feeling of true war sparked. I'm not that far. Every hour I devour another 16 bars.
My flow is sickening thoughts with many coward-playing power thoughts. Motherfuckers know that we about to rip this part, and I'm about to let JR go and tear them apart.
Strong from the start, you alarm. Just wait till we get on. Just come along. Forever frozen, young and hopeful. Fuck the struggle. I never felt this level-headed till I knew we were destined for greater. So reaching past constellations is the only concentration.
Yeah.
Keep on walking down the line.
Yeah, yeah.
Keep on walking down that street. Keep on walking down the line.
So walk that line.
So a couple other questions that I kind of wanted to ask about where you guys get your beats and stuff. What was the name of the people that do that?
Cinema Beats.
Cinema and Syndrome.
Okay, and
Shouts out to them.
do you know where they're located? Are they local?
I don't believe they're local. I think
Syndrome is from Canada.
I want to say
Cinema's, I don't know.
I think California based maybe.
Word.
I'm not
That's
sure.
cool.
Cinema flies down.
So do you have any sort of personal connections with them at all, or
No.
how did you
no.
find them?
Pretty much just looking at beats just to freestyle to. We'd always try and find something better, and when you just type in something, it takes forever to find that right one. And then we started realizing that Cinema and Syndrome started having a lot of what we liked in style. So then we started just writing to a lot of their stuff and then buying. We found out we could buy it from them.
Cool.
So
That's
yeah.
cool. So the background vocals, a lot of the stuff that's pre-recorded there, is that stuff that you guys added, or is that stuff that it already came with?
So there's something like that last one, Walk the Line, that chorus already came with it. And then this
Right.
next one, Paper Trails, I believe, will have a chorus already pre-recorded into it as well. So some of them come with hooks, and we just kind of go with the verses.
Huh. I wonder if you liked the beat enough to pay the extra $100 or whatever it was for your own rights, and you didn't want the vocals if you could ask them to take it out.
Yeah, actually,
Yeah.
I think they come with, when you buy an exclusive, they give you a certain file where you could adjust it.
Cool.
And
That's
you could
way
take
cool.
out whatever, or even if you wanted to use that.
So you've got all
that
the
hook.
raw tracks of everything.
Exactly.
All the
Yeah, see, I wasn't too sure about that.
That's actually pretty awesome.
Yeah.
That's good that they do that. So we don't have a whole lot of time left. We got about 10 minutes. So let's go into the next song.
Yeah, sounds good. Paper Trails. Let's do it.
This one's if you ever had your heart broken. Just kidding.
Come on.
Jason.
Come on.
Forever was never long enough. You loved, I felt the rush. You say I think about the past too much, but my soul is crushed. Smoke a bowl and get drunk is the only way out for us. Write you a letter, I try to get better, but I'm falling for your lust. Fucking around with other guys, man, this shit is torturous. I just want your attention, man, I just want something more for us. We could get rich together, life would be so much better. Even when I was under the weather, when my heart was severed, we stood together. You spoke to me, and that's when my fucking hope was peaked. We were together every week, and now I feel my soul was weak. I'm on the brink of losing it all, and I cannot think the pen and pad is how we speak. I just wish you come back to me. Chasing stars up above.
I felt the rush, you took too long. This feeling is much more deeper than the downfall of many men. I've been stuck for too long. The pressure's on, I'm moving on. So if you feel this song, just turn it up. Don't give a fuck, raise one up for the man that's down on his luck. For the women that can't spend even $1 on a young buck, cause a young buck is going up too fast. With the man on TV makes it seem easy, may even make you fall for it all. Hoping that we never fall, but the only way you'll come up is if you seize that moment. Never let go of it, stay focused on becoming the dopest. You know it, you'll blow, but don't be too pretentious to find what you live and speak to the people and just let them know just who you are. You work too hard to blow this part, keep it in motion, never exposing your true ambitions to no one.
Chasing stars up above.
Yeah.
Follow me into love. Chasing stars up above. Follow me, drink me till I'm gone.
She spoke to me, she spoke to you. Different paths, who would've knew?
She changed her views, let me consume, stuck in this booth.
I just want the truth, bitch, cause you're taking over my life. And a little bit of my motherfucking mind extinguish every time that I try to rekindle this.
Mind in my mind is spinning so fast, cause the past few years has really brought us much closer. Cause it's goddamn posters.
Got us some motherfucking chip on our shoulders, morphing into a boulder. Chase every time I get closer, on emotional roller coasters, losing all composure. Now bitch, it's over.
Chasing stars up above.
Fuck you, hip hop.
Follow me into love.
Too long.
Chasing stars up above. Follow me, drink me till I'm gone.
Hey, kids. Tired of all that damned derpingly gobbledygook?
Well, it never really does make much sense, and usually, if they ever even make a real product, it doesn't actually exist. But I love derpingly.
Come on. You know you're tired of that old derpingly guy. So pushy and obnoxious and all about meh.
Well, he did try and lure me into a milk truck and hook a bungee cord to my sneakers until my overweight sister came to pick me up in exchange for a blueberry Pop-Tart.
Oh, he did that to you too? Shit.
I know, right? Ever heard of skeet queef?
Skeet queef?
That's right, kids. Try skeet queef. Everything derpingly never thought of. All the best nonsensical, non-existent products at the most nonsensical and non-existent prices.
Well, that sounds like a heck of a nonsensical, non-existent deal to me.
Stop right there, skeet queef guy!
Whoa! Derpingly guy?
That's right! Skeet queef guy isn't even real!
Wait, what?
That's right, Skeet Queef guy. You're not real, you never have been, and you know it. Blah! You know my secret, guy.
Whoa, Derpingly guy, how'd you ever do it?
Well, kids, with Derpingly's new Skeet Queef repellent.
Whoa!
That's right. Detect and eradicate any skeeter queef from miles radius. Brought to you by Derpingly. And remember, if it doesn't say Derpin, it's not Derpingly. So we have about 5 minutes left.
5.5.
That's enough time.
Do you know about how long this next song is?
It's 4:20.
4 minutes and 20 seconds.
Perfect. You leave enough time for that dude that we don't know who he is. He sneaks in
Yeah.
at the end of every episode and steals Judas's mic and
Yeah, that
closes out
fat
the
guy
show.
with the beard with like...
What's his name? Have we met him yet?
I don't know. He just
So
kind
they
of
should
like...
start their song so we have enough time for that guy to sneak in and do it.
All right. KWJUDAS Free Radio Provo.
Oh yeah. Don't forget to get your skeet queef.
I don't know where I be headed, all I know is I'ma finish anything that I start. I'ma sparkle the world with my presence. This is the essence of legends. Give me a record, I wreck it. This is my calling card, this is everything we ever wanted. Part in my soul to the music, so I will forever go and stay rap harder so that I can diminish the weak shit you speaking. You fuckers don't get it. I'm at 110% with this shit and pushing the limits. This is my purpose, my only one hope, so I'm staying devoted. I'm focusing on my craft to bring the rapture, the rap of the false shit you call rap. As a matter of fact, the way we be flowing the dopest. Hold your toes, cause my approach was etched into stone. But the bones in my closet are keeping me shackled, but I won't break anyone man willing to stand in front of me. Honestly, no competition. The way I be reading you dickless vixens, you would swear shit was prolific. The way I rose in the dirt like a rose in the street, gifted with the dash of unique. I'm at my peak and the peak hasn't even reached me. You sissies get pissy whenever I lay my life on the track, keeping it true with every bar. I'm a fucking paw. I don't know where I be headed, all I know is I'ma finish anything that I start. I'ma spark up the world with my presence. This is the essence of legends. Give me a record, I wreck it. This is my calling card, this is everything we ever wanted.
So come and get us and sit and take a listen. This is rap. Final wishes bring adventures upon you. Look what motherfuckers.
And you exist. This is persistence. We're on a mission. This is our motherfucking war and deliverance.
Next rap prodigy wannabes want no part of me. Y'all are heartily following, biting and borrowing the animosity of these damn atrocities, acting godly. Games become monopoly. Bitches start barking, see, but they're not harming me. Lyrical cannons in my armory, I'm conquering, canonically shocking your brain with philosophies. You could call me a modern day fucking Socrates. You ain't nothing but a bitch. God, you make me honorary. Kill a battalion on a stallion, building your ass again. I'm just wondering where all the motherfucking talent went. This industry's made up of whack rapping mannequins. Pick up the pen and pad again. I am the devil's advocate, speaking Latin, sending messages and hidden acronyms. Victus bellum, resurrected like a fucking Lazarus, spreading diseases and the fucking daily pathogens. Bring that chorus back again. Let's rip up this establishment.
I don't know where I be headed, all I know is I'ma finish anything that I start. I'ma spark up the world with my presence. This is the essence of legends. Give me a record, I wreck it. This is my calling card, this is everything we ever wanted.
So come and get us and sit and take a listen. This is rap. Final wishes bring adventures upon you. Look what motherfuckers. And your existence, this is persistence. We're on a mission. This is a motherfucking war and deliverance.
So whether we're heading in the right direction, we'll be leaving a trail of infection. No deception, I'm repping my cities from 801 to 602. So hear me, Lord, I come for true. I'm the best, no contestants contest me. It's honestly funny how much of the artistry about to be following me, kissing my ass while I just laugh, cause I just passed most of the levels they think that y'all know. So you think you can take me on? Oh wait, here's a song to break you off. I'm so fucking raw, haven't even finished this verse in your asses. And damn it, I'm a savage with too much fucking passion, and I feel with constantly clashing into reality's clutches. I truly came from nothing, so what's the spark that rolls you up? What sets you apart from him or her? It's absurd how much of the industry has surged, so you draw to the curb is what you deserve. I give you my word when I say I'll be the one to disperse from these badlands. I'm a change man, no longer change.
I don't know where I be headed, all I know is I'ma finish anything that I start. I'ma spark up the world with my presence. This is the essence of legends. Give me a record, I wreck it. This is my calling card, this is everything we ever wanted. So come and get us and sit and take a listen. This is rap. Final wishes bring adventures upon you. Look what motherfucking and your existence. This is persistence. We're on a mission. This is
our motherfucking war and deliverance.
I'ma let it better. The competitors let them edit. There's a predator upsetting the regular sector. A secular rappers with the temperature rising from my temper. These ratings is kicking. I'm ripping whole building. Get the women and children. Adrenaline rush to the head again, and it's evident. I'm like quitting if I ever was the rap's president. Dismember the settlement. Take your rap membership. Sonage your bad intentions, motherfucker. Remember it.
We'd like to thank you all for joining us on another exciting episode of KWJUDAS on Free Radio Provo. We'll now turn you back to our regular free radio programming.